Abuja's infrastructural boom is no secret. The city is expanding rapidly and the emerging districts are well on track to rival the CBD. This is your signal to key into multiple plots of Cityview Park and Resort, thereby positioning yourself for significant returns in the future. A smart real estate investor is the one who buys the rough and dirt and waits until it turns diamond to sell. Buying land in Abuja now is one of the best decisions you will take as an investor. Like I mentioned earlier, Abuja's infrastructural development is massive. The FCT minister is connecting all the districts together through infrastructural development. And you know, when it comes to real estate thrives with infrastructure. When you have massive development, infrastructural road network, before you know it, real estate is thriving. And so for Cityview Park and Resort, it is located in Gwagwalada, one of the emerging districts in Abuja, and there is no better time to key into multiple plots than now. Let's get reasons why you should buy into Cityview Park and Resort now. Number one, its proximity to the airport. This estate is about 15 minutes from the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. As a matter of fact, I came in this morning and we didn't even spend up to 15 minutes to get here. So if you go all around the world, you see locations that are close to the international airport. They thrive in hotels, hotel apartments, restaurants. There's a whole lot, that comes with having your property not far from the airport. Let's say, for instance, Ajao Estate in the Muritala Mohammed Airport in Lagos. You see a lot of hotels springing up every day in that location. If you travel across the world, like Heathrow, you see it has a life of its own. Though the Heathrow Airport is far from, central London, but the airport area has a life of its own, and so that is what you get when you buy into Cityview Park and Resort. Imagine what you could put here. You could put hotels, you could put short-let apartments. There's a whole lot that you can do, buying a plot right here. And remember, it is just 15 minutes from the international airport. I have a lot of you who ask me in Lagos that, oh, how far is it from the airport? How many minutes? So when you say, oh, we are talking about Lekki, oh, it's far from the Muritala, it's up to 1 hour. Ah, that's far. But this is 15 minutes from the Abuja International Airport. And like I mentioned earlier, the FCT minister is doing a whole lot in terms of development, in terms of infrastructure. And before you know it, this emerging city, Gwagwalada is an emerging city. It is, it is already, people are already living in Gwagwalada, but it is still not, in the tune of Guzape, Asokoro, Maitama. But because of this development that is ongoing in Abuja, it is sure to give every investor the best return on investment within the next few years from now. Number two is the fact that we have the University of Abuja very close to this location. I mean, if you have a school close to the location, across every part of Nigeria where you have university, you see even some states, when they bring a university to that state, you see things, there's a lot of economic boom in that location. And so this estate is about 5 minutes from the University of Abuja. This estate is also sharing boundary with the proposed T.Y. Danjuma University. So there's a university coming up close to this location. I mean, it is well located. It is less than 5 minutes drive from the express road. Another factor to consider in buying Cityview Park and Resort is the fact that we're going to have world-class amenities right here. When I mean world-class amenities, we're going to have a mini golf course. We're going to have an artificial lake right here. We're going to have renewable energy. We're going to have car charging dock. We're going to take priority in terms of green area, solar powered city, and all the amenities that will make for comfortable living right here. Wouldn't you rather lock in a plot or multiple plots in Cityview Park and Resort? I'm sure you want to do that. One thing that everybody is scared of, is it Wike approved? Yes, we're going to say it is Wike approved. So this estate has FCDA. It has an FCDA approved C of O. So there is zero worry about revocation. There is zero worry about demolition. So don't be scared. I know a lot of people say, oh, Wike is demolishing everywhere. How is Wike? When I talk about Cityview, they say, how is Wike? Yes, this one, it is Wike approved. So you should go to sleep when you buy into this property. And besides, it is Landmark Corporate Realty. If you know the trajectory of Landmark Corporate Realty, all their properties, they don't buy any property that has a K leg. I mean, all their properties, they do their due diligence. They have excellent title, and you can literally buy into Landmark properties and go to sleep. I say it to a lot of my clients. As a matter of fact, yours truly has 2 plots here. So you can see that we are not selling what we cannot buy to you. We are also positioning ourselves, to get the best return on investment in the future. Like I mentioned in one of my quotes, a smart investor is the one who buys the rough and dirt. When you want to get diamond, it is not when you just start mining, you see diamond, or when you start mining, you see gold. You have to go through the dirt. It is rough. And then when it goes through its purifying stage, that is the waiting period. And before you know it, you see that you're holding diamond. I'll share a quick story of my encounter with one of my clients this week. In fact, just 2 days ago. These couples are in their 70s, and they gave us a brief to sell a property worth about 2.5 billion naira. And I was curious, and I was asking the husband, I said, sir, please, can you share a secret with me? How much did you buy this property? And he said, Mercy, if I tell you how much we bought this property, you are going to faint. I said, sir, please tell me, let me faint. And when he told me, I shook, like I almost fell down. These people bought this property. They bought an acre. So I'm going to come to that. For 600,000 per plot. 600,000 per plot in 2005, 2007. 600,000. This acre that they bought, they entered JV with some plots. They entered JV and they built like about 6 duplexes. So they have 3. They are collecting rent. There's another one in front facing the express road. The man, it's not part of the acre, so he just bought that one for 1 million naira, a plot facing the express. He said he sold it like 4 years ago, not in this context now, like 4 years after when he bought it, for 120 something million naira. The one that they want to sell now, we just got that brief 2 days ago, is 2.5 million naira. How many plots is that? 2,000 plus square meter. And you are not buying properties in multiples. I mean, there is no better time. The price of Cityview Park and Resort is still a steal. It is affordable. It is very, very affordable. And we have payment plan up to 2 years. So there is no excuse. Like you can imagine, if they didn't buy that place. In fact, the man was saying the plot next to the one on the road, he was supposed to buy it for 5 million because the people's eyes were already open. And so they said he should bring 5 million. He said no, he wants to pay 2 million. And before you know it, that plot is hundreds of millions because it is facing the road. I mean, we hear stories again and again and again how people bought properties for less and what it is selling for. A lot of us think that, oh, it is just gibberish. No, it is a reality. Because someone said, buy land because they are not making it anymore. So there is no better time to buy, especially this property that has FCDA approved C of O, WIKE certified. You cannot afford to tell the story. So buying multiple plots right here is the best decision you would take as an investor. And then wait. When the time comes, like that couple, you don't even have to necessarily wait like that couple. You will be surprised that this place will be selling for 50 million and above 100 million, because people who bought, imagine they bought that land for 500,000 and we want to sell just about 2,000 square meter for 2.5 billion naira. Can you see the margin? It is 1,000 times. What is it? 1 million times. Like, out the head, I'm not so good in mathematics. Okay, that is what do they call this footballers kind of money? That is what this couple are going to make. So it makes a lot of sense to buy into this asset. Like I said, I was going to come to buying multiple plots. When you buy multiple plots, there are so many things you can do, just like this couple. They entered the JV and they were collecting money from that. So they have 3 duplexes. They didn't build. The land they bought for 500,000 per plot. They didn't build, they built for them. They are collecting rental income. They are making money. That's one. Number 2, you can sell part of it. Like they sold the one facing the roads for serious money, 120 something million naira. You can use that to put into a business. You can use it to sponsor your children abroad. You can use it to send your children, to school, pay your children's school fees, or enjoy life more. Then you still have more. What if you buy only 1 plot? Like me now, I have a lot of commitment. My family have a lot of commitment. And so we said, oh, at least we cannot buy an acre. Let's buy 2 plots. We bought 1 residential and 1 commercial. And so if you buy multiple plots, there's a whole lot of advantage of buying multiple plots. You might not understand it now, but in the future you will get to understand it. Just like this critical example of this couple, they bought so many plots. They use some for JV. They now they want to sell. They have a structure there, a school, and now they want to sell for serious money. 2.5 billion naira is no small feat. And so we have acres selling right here, and we have hectares. And so you can create your own estate here. If you buy an hectare, an hectare is about 15 plots. If you buy an acre, that's about 6 plots. And so you can buy multiple plots. We also have commercial plots right here, where you can build hotel apartments, you can build hotel lounges, restaurants, anything commercial. You can do a whole lot with this estate, especially the fact that it is still selling at a mega sum. 5 years from now, you will be so shocked that this property actually sold for 6.5 million naira. The smart thing to do is to give us a call now. Someone said the best time to invest in real estate was yesterday. The next best time is now. I mean, as you finish watching this video, pick up your phone and give us a call and buy multiple plots and go and sleep and wait for it, because you will be the biggest gainer when you will be telling us the story, like, I actually bought this plot for 6.5 million and I took advantage and bought multiple plots. People will be like, are you sure? Are you sure? The man said, "Mess, if I tell you, you will faint." Can't you see 600,000 to 2.5 billion naira? Is that not, that is exponential return on investment, if there is any word like that. And so this is the best time to buy into this asset. It has everything. This FCDA approved. It is close to a lot of landmarks, the airport, the University of Abuja. We have like 3 military barracks before we get here. We have the T.Y. Danjuma University coming up here. We have the University of Abuja staff quarters on the road. I mean, this is the best time to buy into Cityview Parks Resort. I will tell you, we'll be here in the next years, and we'll come again and say, thank God we bought multiple plots when Messi said we should buy multiple plots. All right, so I'm not going to bore you anymore about a lot of long talk. The last word will be, call us now to lock down multiple plots. Don't buy 1 plot. I always tell my clients, don't buy 1 plot, because you will wish you bought. Even if you buy an acre, you will wish you bought more, because that has always been the case. All right, thank you all for watching this video. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, my name is Mercy Gimo. They call me the Lady Billionaire. So we help you with the best real estate investment in Lagos and Abuja. Kindly hit the subscription button. If you're not following us, follow us on all our social media platforms. We'll be glad to help you secure multiple plots here. And until I see you next time, thank you and bye for now.